Hello, good morning, friends. Welcome to Uma Devi Children Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter is acid and base salt, and the topic is strength of acid and base. Right, friends? And this is the lecture number is 6. Lecture number is 6. Right, friends? Okay. So before discussing the strength of acid and base, one of the important term we have to be discuss here, that is strength of water, right? So this is the one of the important term. With the help of strength of water, in this term we have to be easy to describe the strength of strength of acid, strength of base. With the help of the strength of water, with the help of this topic, we have to easy to describe the strength of acidic topic and the strength of basic. We have to easy to understand with the help of this topic. That's right. So let's see. The first point is strength of water or any other substance. Any other substance means either you may use the any fruits, vegetables, or any oil, vegetable oil, anything, right? Strength of water or any other substance, their strength is determined by number of hydrogen ions and the number of hydroxyl ions, right? For example, here you are using the this is the substance, this substance. In this substance, its strength, either is it in acidic nature, or is it in basic nature, or is it in neutral nature. So to determine the is it in acidic, basic, or neutral nature, determining purpose, we have to know that is this is how many number of hydrogen ions and how many number of hydroxyl ions. So these hydrogen ions and hydroxyl ions are determine the strength of any substance. That's right. So let's see the first example we are using here. The in case of water which dissociate into form one hydrogen ion, water is dissociated to release one hydrogen ion, that is H plus, and it release one hydroxyl ions, that is OH minus. Question. So here the reaction I mentioned here. So H2O dissociate to form one H plus and another is OH minus. Right, friends? This is the H plus and another is the OH minus is forms here. So what is the mean here? So it means that it contain one H and one OH. It means the water number of hydrogen equal to number of hydroxyl ions. Number of hydrogen and the hydrogen ion equal to number of hydroxyl ions. Right, just make a correction here, hydrogen ions, right? Number of hydrogen ions, make here correction, ion number of hydrogen ion equal to number of hydroxyl ions. So such type of solution called as neutral. So any solution, you may use any solution if the any solution or any substance in which number of H plus equal to number of OH minus. If any substance in which number of H plus ion, that is hydrogen ion, equal to number of hydroxyl ion, such type of solution we called as a neutral solutions. Understood, students? Any substance or any solution in which number of hydrogen ion equal to number of hydroxyl ions, that's we called as a neutral solutions, right? One hydrogen ions means one hydroxyl ions. 10 hydrogen ions means this is also 10 hydroxyl ions. So number of H plus ion equal to number of OH minus ion, called as neutrals. Understood, friends? Okay. So next is the strength of acid. Next is the strength of acid, students. Next heading, strength of acid. In acids such as HCl, we know that HCl, hydrochloric acid, H2SO4, sulfuric acid, HNO3 is nitric acid. So, number of hydrogen ion greater than number of hydroxyl ion, such solution considered as a acid. If any solution in which or any substance in which number of hydrogen ion greater than the number of hydroxyl ion, such type of solution we called as a acidic solution. Right. So look at here the example HCl which is dissociated to form H plus OHCl minus. There is no OH minus here. There is no OH minus. It means there is no hydroxyl ions are present here. Just only hydrogen ions are present. It means whenever the hydrochloric acids are dissociated, when it dissociated to it gives just only the H plus ions. It gives only H plus ions. So that's why it called as a acids. It is called as a acids, right? So HCl which dissociate to form H plus ion and Cl minus ion. So when HCl dissociate in water, then what happens, students? The HCl concentration is greater than the OH minus ion concentrations. H plus concentration is greater than OH minus, so that's for acids. Like this, students. H plus is greater than OH minus. That is we call as the acid, students. Understood, students? Okay, let's see the example. When HCl added to water, number of hydrogen ion greater than the number of hydroxyl ions. So this is the reaction when water dissociates to form H plus and OH minus, right? So it meant the water in which one H plus is present here, right? And HCl adding into the water, it also give the one H plus. It means just count, students, how many H plus are present. HCl in which one hydrogen ion, H2 also contain one hydrogen ion. So total how many hydrogen ions here? The two hydrogen ions are present. And how many hydroxyl ions? Only one hydroxyl ion. So that's why it is called as acids. So let's see the example. I show you the reaction here. So water molecules are dissociated here. The H plus and OH minus, right? And the H plus is HCl is dissociated H plus and Cl minus. Just count the how many hydrogen ions. H plus. So two hydrogen ions are present here, right? And how many hydroxyl ions? Only one hydroxyl ions are present here. So students, it means the hydrogen ion concentration here greater. Hydrogen ion number is greater than hydroxyl ions. So that's why it is we called as a strength of acid. Is the strength of acid in which always H plus ion is higher number as compared to the OH minus ion. Right, students? So next is the strength of base. The base such as NaOH, KOH, COH2, etc. are base. Number of hydroxyl ion more than the hydrogen ion. Such type of solution considered as a base. So OH minus is greater than H plus. OH minus is greater than the H plus. So such type of solution is called as a base. Example, friends. When sodium hydroxide added to water to form the hydroxyl ion greater than hydrogen ion. Let's see. So first the base we are using here, the base NaOH dissociated to form Na plus and OH minus. H2O dissociated to form NaH plus and OH minus. So just count the H plus ion, students. How many H plus on the product side? Only one H plus, students. only one H plus. And the how many hydroxyl ions are present here? Look at here, 2 hydroxyl ions. So OH minus ion is greater here. I will write here like this. So OH minus is greater than the H plus. So such type of solution we called as a, here the 2 H minus are present, 2 H minus are there, and the 1 H plus, 1 NaOH added to the water. The water also contain 1 OH and base also contain 1 OH, so total 2 OH. So 2 OH is greater than the H plus ion, that's why it is base. Understood students? So next is the pH scale students. So in the year of, so whatever the strength of acid and base is there, the strength of acid and base are measured with the help of the pH scale. pH scale. So next is the pH scale. So whatever the strength of acid and strength of base is there, strength of acid and strength of base are determined by the pH scale. What is the range of acid? What is the range of base? The range of acid and base are determined with the help of the pH scale. Right? So pH scale introduced by the Sorensen in the year of 1909. So pH scale determines the strength of acid and strength of base in the solutions. So what is the definition of pH? The power of hydrogen ion concentration called as pH. Power of hydrogen ion concentration called as pH. So what is mean of concentration, students? I think you heard the first time this word concentration. Concentration means total number. Concentration means nothing but it is a total number. So power of hydrogen ion concentration called as a pH. Right, students? Okay, look at here, students. I mentioned here the some figure I mentioned here. So the Sorensen has made the table from the 1, here the mention 1. Okay, Sorensen has made a table from 1 to 14. The range you have to see here, the 1 to 14 is there. So he used the pH paper. When pH papers are dipped into the battery, then he got the range between the 1 to 2. He got the range that is 1 to 2. Again he used the tomato. In tomato he dipped the pH paper. Again he got the range from 4 to 5. And he used the water. The water pH is 7. Right, students? Again similarly here you are using the some bleaching powder. We have discussed the bleaching powder, calcium oxalate. The pH is 11. It is a base. And the one more is the dry cleaner. It is also kind of the base. Right, so he made the table from 1 to 14 range. The range he made 1 to 14. Right. The how to determine with the help of this pH scale, how to determine the acidic and basic strength. That's why he consider as the pH from 1 to 6.9 he considered as a acid. He considered as acid. Students, from 1 to 6.9. From 1 to 6.9 he considered as acid. Right, students? And the pH 7 it considered as the neutral. pH 7 considered as a neutral. And the from 7.1 to 14 is considered as a base. Considered as the base. pH 7.1 to 14 is the base. Right, students? So what he did, he used the pH paper. He use the pH paper, and that pH paper he dipped into different solutions like acid, citric acid, gastric acid, the lemon juice, orange juice, tomato, NaOH, sodium hydroxide, soap, sodium bicarbonate, calcium carbonate. He tried to dip it in each and every solution. When he dipped the solution, he got the different color. So that's why whatever the acidic colors are there, the acidic colors are mentioned here like this. The red color which slightly turns into green, the green is the neutral, again 7.12 it turns to violet, green 2 it turns into violet, so that is the base. So whatever the bases are there, the bases range are in changes from 7.1 to 14. I will give some example, students. Okay, in this pH scale classified as three different range, right? So from 0 to 6.9 considered as acid, from 0 to 6.9 considered as a acid, and the 7 is neutral, it means neither acidic nor basic. 7.1 to 14 considered as a basic solutions, right students? So acidic, neutral, base, he divided into three different range: acidic solution range, neutral range, and the alkaline. Alkaline means basic, students. Alkaline means basic, right? Okay, the as this point, as the pH value increases, acidic strength decreases. As you see here, when pH is low, the pH is 1, pH 1. When pH is 1, it means the pH value is low here, but it is a strong acid. When pH is 14, pH value increases, basic strength increases. The pH value increases from 1 to 14, pH range increases, basic range increases. This increases to just to if pH value increases here, pH increases 1 to 14, the basic range increases, right students? If pH value decreases, here students, the 14 to 1 pH value decreases. If pH value decrease, the acidic strength increases, right? Acidic strength increases. It means when pH is small, the pH value small means it is acidic strength, it is acidic, right? When pH value is large, that is we called as a basic, right students? Okay students, I will give some examples here. Okay, let's see here. The HCl pH range is 1 to 1.5. So pH value is small here, the pH value here the small. NaOH, the pH value is 14. NaOH pH value is 14, right students? So pH value small here, 1.4. It means more acidic. Why it is called more acidic? Because the pH value small means the more number of hydrogen ions are present here, so it is acidic nature, right students? The next is the pH value large. It means the NaOH is 14. NaOH pH is 14. The pH value is large. It means the hydrogen ions are less here. Therefore it is less acidic and more basic. It is less acidic and more basic because the less hydrogen ions, right students? And the pH of the solution is, that's why the pH is small, pH is small, it is acidic, right? If pH value large, it is basic. The basics. So small value is more hydrogen ions, less value, pH value small, it means more number of hydrogen ions. pH value large means less number of hydrogen, so it is basics. Right, students? Okay, don't be confused, students. Don't be confused. So here I will show you the pH value small here. pH value small, it means more number of hydrogen ions are present here, more H plus ions are present. pH value small means more H plus ions are present, so that's why it is more acidic. Right, students? And the pH value is large, it means less H plus ion and more OH minus ion. Less H plus ion means that opposite, more OH minus ion, so it is less acidic. Right, students? So that's why we consider as a pH is inversely proportional to hydrogen ion concentrations. This is symbol. So pH is inversely proportional to hydrogen ion concentrations. So what does that mean? If pH value is small, hydrogen ions are more. pH value is small, hydrogen ions are more. Right, students? If pH is inversely proportional to hydrogen ion concentration, this is the formula for this point. So if pH value is large, high, it means hydrogen ions are less. So that's what is basic nature. Right, friends? Okay, in this diagram you have to, it is easy to understand, for you. In this diagram it is easy to understand the pH scale. So in this case, so acid, we are using the two acids. The acid is pH less than 7, it will be acidic. The pH will be 4, it is also acidic. Both are acidic. The pH is less than 7, it will be acidic. Example, the any solution which having the pH value 4, it is acidic nature, right? Okay, that's why we are using the two examples here. One beaker in which I am using the solution, the pH value is 1. Another beaker I am using another solution, the pH value is 4. Right? Both are the different solution. One's first solution pH value 1, another solution pH value is 4. So tell me, students, which one is more acidic? Which one? Obviously the first one, because pH value is small. pH value small means it contains more number of hydrogen ion. That's why it is more acidic. Here pH value 4. This is also acidic, but it is less acidic than pH 1 solution. So in this solution, the pH 1 is more acidic than the pH 4. Right? So pH 1 solution is more stronger than the pH 4, because pH 1. So it means, friends, the pH 1 solution the stronger acid than pH 4, because pH 1 have more hydrogen ion than pH 4. pH 1 solution have a more number of hydrogen ions. pH 1 have a more number of hydrogen ion than the pH 4 solutions. Right. So lower pH, stronger the acids. Low pH, this is the low pH value and is the stronger acids. Right, friends? pH is high, so it is also acid, but it is the weak acids. Right, friends? In case of base, what happened in case of base? The solution whose pH more than 7 called as base. Already we know that the solution whose pH is more than 7 is called as base. So more basic solution, higher the pH. More basic solution, higher is the pH. Example, we are using the two solution here. The first solution having the pH is 10 and the solution pH is 14. So tell me students, which one is more basic here? So pH 14 much more basic than pH 10, because the pH 14 contain more number of hydroxyl ions than the pH 10 solutions. Right students? pH 14 have a more number of hydroxyl ion than pH 10. So that's why it is more basic. This is more basic than this one. Right students? Okay students, this is about the today topic. If you have any doubt, then ask me students. Okay, thank you. pH 14 have a more number of hydroxyl ion. pH 14 have a more number